Hello everybody, it's been a while, it's a couple of days, and it's just Chapo Starcraft here bringing you a game, an 1v1, v1, 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 v1. That's right, it's an 8-player free-for-all, and I thought I'd cast this game just because I don't really ever see other casters do a whole lot of different things. I mean, you might get, different casters uploading games replays from different servers, like the Korean servers and all that good jazz, but you never see anything really crazy. So we have this wily guy yelling out on bottom right, yo, which is actually a lie because it's top left. Just a bit of trickery and a bit of a deceit. Is how it goes in StarCraft 2. So I thought I'd do something crazy, and I just got this off the Team Liquid forums, and it's an 8-player free-for-all. I've never seen this game, and I have no idea what the tactics people do in this kind of thing. I would think cannon rush your own base, and protect against every possible thing before moving out, and just try and win the cheapest ways. So I might actually fast forward through some of this because, big old spoiler, block is if you don't want to hear, this is an hour and 20 minute long game, which is pretty epic. So yeah, sit back, relax, and enjoy. I've got my water here, so I hopefully won't get too dehydrated. Excuse me for a second. Water. But let's just start going through the players, because they'll take up forever, won't it? Norris, which is a pretty sweet name, is being fairly boring after getting scouted by Wiles' Overlord. Just chilling with his SCV. Ooh, that'd be fun. Oh, look at those massive APMs. Whew. Spamming it up. Actually, we'll keep that closed, otherwise it takes up far too much space. I'll open it every now and then. So it looks like these guys know each other. We might see a bit of sneakery going on. Hopefully they don't ally up and break the rules of free-for-all. But I've been following Norris for a while. Let's have a look at everybody else. Mustang is walling off his entrance as a very wise Terran would do. How many Terran players are there? We have another Terran, Adpa, the yellow Terran. Oh, this is ridiculous. And a fourth Terran player, Shamus. A Zerg player, Bilro. Reminds me of Bilbo. Blue Zerg in the bottom left. www.zugzug.org. Well, that's not to say orc, it's www.zugzug.org. In the middle left-ish. We have a bit of cheesy noobness going on. I think he might have six-pooled, something really pesky like that, but this Thorm guy is probably out of the game now that he's been ridiculously cheesed by this Zerg player. Poor old Thorm. It's a nightmare when that happens in 1v1, but he just didn't quite wall off. That was a pretty terrible position by everything there. So he is probably going to be out of the game, I would expect, fairly soon. Zugzug.org is careful to watch out on these towers. And Thorm, chasing them down with the epic probes. Let's see if any one of them actually has any kills. Oh, one had one kill. That's pretty cool. Oh, look at him. But he's still a disciple. You'd think after all that work he would have a promotion or something. These Zerglings trying just attacking random things, just pulling a whole lot of junk off the line. No, we don't want that tab. We want an APM spam tab. So Red, he is spamming. Poor old Thorm. We have quite a lot of spam going on, but let's close that. Not too much is going on. And I'll just put it on ×2 because this is a long game after all. So I think we saw a starport, was it? Yes, a starport going down for Norris. And of course I have to choose who I want to win, because where's the fun in the game if you're not rooting for someone? I think I'll go for a Zerg player, and I shall choose Zugzug.org. I think I want Zugzug.org to win. What else? What do we have going on? Factory. We have a Reaper, a delayed rush, destroy all the probes of ADPA. Quite effective, stopping all mining for a while. Attacking this supply depot, which might burn down unless it gets repaired. These Reapers jumping up and destroying the bunker and just being a general pain in the buttocks. Actually, let's just slow it down while something interesting happens. He's not pumping any more Reapers. He's just trying to get rid of his neighbour. Maybe expand. Not a whole lot of talking going on, but these Marauders will push them away. Let's check out Wily, and he is slowly pushing towards Thorm. I'm surprised Thorm was actually able to hold off the Zergling rush, but he has got a couple of cannons out, and he will be fine for a while. Zugzug Orc is epic and taking up to Hydralisk with a couple of Spine Crawlers moving out. And he's just going to move in and mess with his good old Zerg buddy Bilro. I'll just call him Bilbo, it's easier that way. But I think it could be spell the end for Bilbo, as these Hydralisks are doing a fair amount of damage, and it's even brought his queen along, so it's quite a lot of good stuff going down. Doing even some upgrades. Zugzug looking into the future. My man, what a hero. Starports with motherships? No, battle cruisers, sorry. I'm a noob. I was thinking Protoss. Battle cruisers. This is crazy. I think I'm really going to enjoy this game. I'm just going to sit back because I'm leaning in. I don't want to kill my neck over this epic game. Minerals going up to 1,600 as you do. That's the way to play. Let's have a look at the, let's see, income. That's the one. Varying amounts of effectiveness. I'm not sure what Shamus is doing, since I don't think he's been attacked at all. He's just going straight for, I can't think of anything. I'm not even, why am I making these noises? Let's have a look at the resource tab. Some of them getting a bit high, 2,000 here, but Shamus doing a very good job of macroing. Mind you, he doesn't really have any SCVs at all, but that's no, who cares about that? I'll speed it up to ×4. I'm interested to see this. Actually, I'll slow down because my computer's lagging. I want to see this Thorm versus Weil match. I wonder who's going to win between those two. Meanwhile, Spire, Infestation Pit, a lot of teching up, a lot of passiveness. Nobody really wants to do a whole lot. Burrowed Roaches, Bilbo moving in, and poor Zugzug. He has seen it. He does have an Overseer. Very smart. And I think these Hydralisks do outrank range. There we go. On the third try. Do outrange the Roaches, so we'll be able to push them off just like that. More turtling going on by Thorm. More useless patrolling by Weil. And letting the minerals go up really high. He really needs a lot of gas if there's going to go muters. Let's see what's going over here. Norris already getting mined out, but what? 3 battle cruisers and a ton of Vikings. They're really going to mess up. If he could move in here, then he would do a fair amount of damage and probably clear out Mustang, even though he does have a whole bunch of Marines. Getting Banshees, could be cloaking, destroying the economy, and he was listening to my advice. Norris going to move in here and burn down this barracks very quickly. The Vikings being absolutely useless, of course, but falling back before too much happens. The Bilbo burrowing his Roaches and moving all the way across the map. He must really hate Adpa. It looks like the people on the right aren't very popular. But he is going to move his Roaches out before burrowing them. Wow, Adpa's very, very unpopular with the green Terran moving in now. At the same time, Bilbo is just floating his overlords around. He doesn't care what happens to them. But a whole lot of infighting here going on between the Terran players. Take note that all the people on the right are Terran players, and that's a lot of battle cruisers. 4 battle cruisers now, any more being produced Probably can't sustain this for very long, even though he does have his second command center up. These Zerglings still patrolling, and Thorm still turtling up with Stalkers and a Void Ray. Looks like that Void Ray has done a bit of stuff. Mustang being very aggressive here and putting an expansion right in the middle of the map, and he's going to push away this poor old Overlord. And we have a Night Swarm going up, and these Hydras are going to get rid of poor old Bilbo's expansion, whereas in retaliation he's like, never. You will never get me. And moves in with his roaches to kill the Queen, and probably going to clear up this Zugzug's own expansion quite easily. Come on, Zugzug, bring them back. You can do it. And he has to run all the way back. It's a long run. He's going to be trickling in, so it doesn't look too good. He really needs to rally them better because, looks like he's going to have to fall back. Pull them back to the spine crawlers, and